Hi, it's Tony at Camp K9. Welcome back. I've been busy in the garden today. It's been really, really hot, so it's been very slow going. But I'm really pleased with what I've accomplished today. I'm just hoping that the heat does not kill off everything that I've planted. So, mind you, to be fair, they've been in my conservatory, which has had the heat on, and people have come and visited and mentioned how hot it's been in the conservatory. So they're pretty acclimatized to this sort of heat, probably accidentally, but they are. I know I had, oh look, there's my Sims. Slight design flaw. I saw him a moment ago sat underneath this birdhouse. I really hope he can't get to those. So what's he doing now? He better not be eating my plants. Simba! Sims, you can't climb on top of the plastic. No, I know this is something new that you... Yes, hello darling, come on. Oh, crazy cat. No, don't do that. Say hello to everybody, Simba. How you doing? You good? Yeah? Are you good? I love you too, Papa. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I know the garden's changing, isn't it? Isn't there a lot going on? Yeah, there is. Mwah. Okay, so, yeah, so a lot going on. So along here where he is right now, we have some new squashes planted along to climb up with the beans. The peas. Haven't planted the beans yet. I'm not sure, to be fair, how well these squashes are going to go. A couple of them look like I may have damaged them in planting them out. But I have kept some backups, so if I have damaged them, then hopefully I can replace them. But here we have, so we've got the three sisters. So we have got the, can you see, peas and squash and corn. Now, I haven't got a huge amount of corn because I wasn't really planning. Oh my goodness, no, out! Those are my onions. Let's not sit in my onions, hey? So I haven't actually planted much corn because I wasn't actually planning on doing much on the corn front. Now I wish I planted more. I can see one of the squashes isn't doing too well. I think I damaged its roots when I was planting it, but the rest are okay. Simba, are you okay in my arms there? Don't sit in with my onions. Planted the onions today, and he's just squashed them. So I don't know if you can see that or not. Okay, so and then along on this line, I haven't as yet planted those pots. They're waiting to be planted out. But I have done the squash down the side along with the peas. Still haven't planted up my herb quadrant yet. Let's have a wander. If I put you down now, where shall I put you down? Get down there. Okay. Oh, he's going back over the other side. The cats prefer the vegetable garden because the dogs can't get to the vegetable garden. So they're happier on that side. I just have to bear in mind that I may have to cat-proof some of my seedlings, like my onions. Great. The red onions, I've been waiting to plant them out, waiting for them to get big enough. They get big enough, just about, and boom, the cat lies on them. Right, okay, so, alright, okay. This is a bit of fun. I'm trying to get you where you can see because the sun's really bright. Okay, so we're planting in the boat. So what I've tried to do is create a sail. Can you see that? Sometimes we just do things for fun. Okay, so with my bean poles, I have created what looks a bit like a sail. So we started off like we have on this side with a boat. Oh God, that's so bright. With a boat with a pole in the middle. Then we attached the rope or string to make sure it held in place, and also to give us somewhere to tie the beam poles to give them extra support. Once the beam poles were up, the upright ones were up, then I put in the long one at the bottom, which is meant to give it its sail-like appearance. Of course, once the tomatoes have grown, it's all going to disappear. But, you know, some things we just do for fun. I could have just put up any old trellis, but I thought, no, I'm going to have a little bit of fun here and put up what looks like a sail. The funny things. So yes, so what have I planted in here? I've planted tomatoes in here at the moment. I've got, okay, I don't know the names off the top of my head, but these are little white cherries and these are little yellow cherries. And then I've got hundreds and thousands right at the end, which is a tiny red, meant to be really sweet tomato. I've got basil and coriander sitting here waiting to grow a bit bigger before they can be transplanted, really. And I've got some slices down the middle that I'll probably plant, but I haven't made up my mind for sure yet, so I haven't planted them in. Oh, I haven't done any of this boat today. I just got a bit too hot, and that's going to be more tomatoes. What have I got to go in there? Some volunteer reds, probably some more yellow because I've got tons of yellow. I've got a load of others that are in being waiting for them to germinate. A black or a very, very dark one. I can't remember what the others were. Okay, what else have I done today? In this bed here, we have added I have added some peppers down the middle. Not quite ready to put the cucumbers, my last cucumbers, in here, as these cucumbers, although they were doing really well yesterday, and they fleece overnight and they survived the night, which was wonderful, but they are not looking as strong as I'd like to see them look. So I want to give them a couple of days to bed in before I bring out my last remaining cucumbers to plant either side. Don't look at my radishes. I don't know what I did to my radishes. I think maybe they don't like to be transplanted. Maybe I'll direct sow next time. And I'll direct sow in maybe when I get all this done, in between the lines that I've planted, and hopefully they'll just take over. But I kind of big boo-boo there and pretty much killed off those, I think. We'll give them a couple of days. I have yet to finish filling this up with earth, but I have got more radishes. Good luck with that. And some more peppers to go in there. This crate here hasn't been filled yet. It's just been too hot to lug earth today, but the melons are going to be going in there. The same with this crate here, and that's going to be Black Beauty courgette. This crate here, again the same, that's going to be zucchini, so the green courgette. I am not quite sure where my aubergine are going to go at the moment, but right at this moment, I have put them in to go into barrels either side of what will be the new gate. So hopefully there'll be an attractive entrance feature. Having run out of beds and still having quite a lot of courgette and pumpkin to plant, I am going to attempt... Is he sitting on them? Are you sitting? Are you sitting on my plants? Please don't sit on my plants. You're oblivious, aren't you? Absolutely. Good job, I love you. Anyway, I'm going to attempt some absolutely and utterly no dig beds along this fence line here by using the straw bales, the hay bales that have been donated to us. The straw bales I can buy round the corner. They haven't got any hay at the moment, but they've got straw, and they're like £4 about a bale, I think, so it's not too expensive. And if it works out the way that I've read it works out, then they should be some rather cheap raised beds, which will be quite nice. So yeah, so they're yet to be done. That's pretty much it. I kind of... Munch is barking at me because I am talking and she doesn't know who I'm talking to. Munchkin! Amber, come here. Come on. Come on. This is Amber. Where is she? Come here, Amber. Can you see her? Good girl. Good girl. I'm hoping you saw her there. The sun is so bright that I can't see what you're seeing on my screen. Yeah, other than that today, I think I have just been shuffling around some herbs in their containers to try and figure out where they will be going. Tidying up the greenhouse stroke conservatory that has now got kind of most of my backup plants in case these ones don't succeed. But there are a few seedlings that I'm still waiting to get come up. I've got a watermelon in there, I've got some beans in there, I've got some tomatoes that have yet to germinate. A couple of peppers are in there to come out or be grown indoors. I'm not quite sure which ones those are or where I put them if I brought them out. It gets to that point. But you can always thin out, obviously, and he's now in the boat. He's just loving this new vegetable garden that he can just lounge around in. Yes, I think that probably brings you up to date. Hey Sims. Yeah, I've got no more news for you today, and I think it's time to retire with a drink, a nice refreshment to finish the day off with. As you can see, that sun is quite low now. It's still very intense. I have just got to water in those peppers that I have just literally planted. I mustn't forget to do that. I think that's it. Let's just finish on a picture of Simba lounging it out in the sun the way all of us want to. See you soon. Bye.